Hey, prophetic word, I'm going to give it to you right now. We are going to be blessed with so much because God is here. God is here right now. We are about to have more abundances than we've ever could have imagined. None of the old ways are present. They are gone. We have a new world now. It is 2021 and more things are going to be given to us. Just wait and see. We can already see it right now. Some people are thinking that because they closed some jobs down and people are out of work, that that's going to be the it and the end game, but it's not. It's the beginning of a new life. So everyone is going to have the freedom that God had promised us. The text that is inside of the Bible is the same written information that was written on the walls in Egypt, in Africa, in Jerusalem, in Israel. Those are the same words. We are getting ready to experience paradise. We are experiencing the beginnings of paradise right now. All the old things that were keeping us at work and keeping us having no money and working and overworking and not getting enough rest and eating foods that were causing people to be sick and taking medicines that were deteriorating our body, we will have all of the medicine and all the ingredients that's going to rebuild and restore our health, and we're going to be back to normal. We're going to be back to a newer life. Our bodies are going to be completely healthy, and God is about to prosper and fulfill us with even more blessings. So I wanted to let you all know that do not fear the pandemic. This is the return of Jesus Christ because he is already here. It took for him to get here. Remember, Jesus said, when I come back, I'm coming back to save my children. I'm not going to let you know when I'm going to come because I'm going to come like a thief in the night. That is a metaphor to saying that he's going to come when we are least expected. We're not going to know. He's going to come like a thief in the night would come. So we are getting that chance to experiencing this right now. So some people who weren't in the gospel and didn't know anything about revelations, they are going to be new to this. They're not going to know what's going on. And then some people who already knew about the revelations in the Bible, they aren't going to know about what's going on either. Only certain individuals know. So certain other individuals are being taught, and now they can teach other people. So this is the reason why things are closing down. They're built behind a system that was kept by the Confederate people who allowed people to go to work, stand on their feet for 8 hours a day, and basically miss out their whole entire day when they could have made that much money in an hour. People can make what they go to work for 8 hours. They can make that in 2 hours, in less than an hour, on YouTube making a video, you see, or doing something else by selling shirts or make it doing their own or by investing. People knew that, but some people are so used to going to work that they don't even feel like they have the time to make time for easy things like that. So God and Jesus wants everyone to get out of that mind state and out of that mind frame and out of that state of mind and do it. Now, some people are slower than others, and some people aren't going to move like that. And I can vouch because I've basically been in the system also working a 9 to 5 job, and I just had to get out of it. We have people who are still going to work and doing the 9 to 5 job and not getting the pay that they deserve, and the income taxes, and people doing the social security, and they're taking out money, and you have to wait till you're retired in order to get some money to come in every week or every month. But it should be like that regardless every day of your life, because we are valuable people and we deserve to have a good life because God promised us. He said, I will give you all your wants and your needs. And people who are still going to work, some of them feel like they don't have everything they need. They feel like they don't have everything they want. That's because a Confederate system was stopping them from getting these things. And even if things were available, it was harder for them to get to it because they had to go to work and obtain to certain things. They had to pay their debt that they said that they owed, but which they don't owe the government anything. Why? Because God said that they can have it, anything that they want. So if you feel like you were given something and now the government says you have to pay us back, but God said it's yours, it's yours for real because they gave it to you. And when they gave it to you, that was God giving it to you. Now they're saying pay us back for everything. For school, for coming to see a doctor. But why go to the doctor and pay your doctor bills when they are slaughtering, killing animals in order for you to consume and intake and get you sick? But if you were eating natural foods and fruits and vegetables, you wouldn't have to worry about being sick because you would be healthy. So the system is trying to get you to pay them for something that they have already set up and designed to destroy people, when they also decided to manipulate our minds and say, well, you don't have to eat that. You can eat this. Yeah. But what if you was growing up in an environment where your parents weren't eating correctly? They weren't eating healthy. And you had no choice but to intake the food that your parents gave you. That made it hard. And now by that time, when you become an adult, you are used to eating the meats and the foods that aren't good for your body. So the whole entire system is the whole entire system was manipulated and misused, and it wasn't used properly. And this is why we say they took the gospel out and applied their own system, and wanted us to pay for something that they have created, and tried to manipulate our minds and say, well, you don't have to do this, you don't have to eat this food if you don't want to. Yeah, but what about the advertisement? What about how you advertise it on billboards and commercials about meat? Knowing that it looks delicious for people to eat, they're going to want to do it. If they don't want people to advertise sexuality, explicit images on YouTube, but then for people to feel, it, influenced to go, to imitate what they're seeing as on the images, then it's the same thing as if you were to have a hamburger or a steak on a billboard, and it's allowing people to, feel tempted to want to go eat this animal, but the animal's been slaughtered and killed, and we were supposed to be taking care of animals every single day. That's why it's very important. So that's what I got to say. Some people just need to know that this is the prophetic word, and I hope you are inspired. And don't you worry about it, because I know I probably went off and said a few things, but this is the prophetic word. This is the real prophetic word to cover up and to expose and inform decent information, the righteous information about the Confederate system. This is the Confederate word for the Confederate system and Revelations.